B-Boys Underground starts now. We've got the one and only DJ Drizzle in the house, y'all. Let's get it.
No bad. Foreign chick, great tan, one chain, no charm, 8 bands, NASCAR, race dash, straight fast, roof flip, break dance, break fast, ice sit, kickstand, large weapon, big blam, quicksand, 7'3", 6'10", cold play, big bands, bring 6 to 8 friends, I'm hot, fireball, ho, I NBA jam, I'm live, I be in the cut like Neosporin, 3 women sleeping on me like a cheap alarm. OG, out my mind, I could reach a star. Car so fast, look like it's moving when you leave it parked. I be in the kitchen where the oven is. Sometimes the body got so hot, I use the oven mitt. Me and Marley be in Vegas on some other shit. Wintertime, we taking flight to where the summer is.
I just hit a lick for 100 bands. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Everybody calling me the money man. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. The money dance, the money dance. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance.
All eyes on me, this how LeBron feel. I guess this how LeBron live. 32 degrees below, this how the arm feel. And I'm ballin' where I'm from just like LeBron is. Let me put my hand under your skirt, ho. One time for a real nigga twerk, ho. Do it for your bills or for a purse, ho. What the price, what they paying, what it's worth, ho. Do it like you lost your job and out of work, ho. Real nigga, I don't really like to flirt, though. I do the money dance and then I run away. I just hit a lick, was worth 100K.
Hey, I just hit a lick for 100 bands. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Everybody calling me the money man. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. The money dance, the money dance. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance.
On Charlie Manson, Molly dancing tastes better. Don't panic, going down, it's going down. Titanic, and she got 5 friends, 2 black, 1 Spanish, 1 white, 1 Asian. No talking, get naked. I don't like to dance, I do the money move. Lazy nigga, I don't move unless the money do. Bad bitch from Tennessee, she 22. Been in the car for 10 minutes, I smack 20 moves. Do butter pouring up and about to twist the split. Them rockers, they just came in from Michigan. And Skinny, that's my header, he be flipping shit. Shout out to Blackface, cause I be on some different shit.
Hey, I just hit a lick for 100 bands. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Everybody calling me the money man. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. The money dance, the money dance. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance. Them 20, 50s, hundreds in the rubber band. Okay, I walk inside the club doing the money dance.
What's good, what's good, what's good? It's your buzzing cousin GhostBoogie. Check it out. B-Boys Underground, episode number 97. We got the one and only DJ Drizzle in the house. We appreciate you all tuning in live right now on Twitch, YouTube, and LFG.TV. Salutes everyone that is tuning in live on all 3 platforms. We do this every single Wednesday, and we are opening it up now live. I am booking out shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you or you know another underground artist or major artist that would like to be able to be on the platform, please get with me, link with me directly on Instagram, or hit me up on here. My information on how you can contact the show for booking is, their email is in the description to be able to book with us. We are booking out 3 days a week, so we plan to bring you content at least 3 days a week live every single week. So salutes each and every single one of y'all. Let's get into it. Without further ado, we've got the one, the only DJ Drizzle and G-Fresh. What's good, y'all? How are y'all doing?
What's going on, everybody? What's happening? 513 Cincinnati. We doing it again. B-Boys Underground. Welcome, B-Boys, Big Girls. Got my main man, DJ Drizzle, blessing us tonight with some great hip-hop knowledge stories and all the good things out of Cincinnati and beyond. So hope y'all tune in, enjoy, ask any questions. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, man. And first off, I love that song, man. The video, that video's dope too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Tell us about that song. Tell us about that video. Like, give us, as we know, I gave you a little heads up behind stage about what we like to do here as far as set the table and let everybody know if this is the first time that they ever experienced, heard, saw the video, the song for the first time. Give them a little bit about something special about the inside.
Something special. It's probably the second song that I really put out there professionally, like to the nation, like really put my all into it.
Yeah.
Recorded it, mixed it, fucking promoted it, wrote some of it. Like I had the whole concept. I had the beat BPM ready. Like I was like, this could mix in with Bobby Schmurder Murder Dance. Like
yeah,
I had it all
yeah.
laid out. Like and it was just,
What year was that again?
Oh shit, what 2016 maybe?
2016.
Yeah, 2015, somewhere.
10 years ago is when this video was posted. So yeah, 2025,
Right,
2015, 2016, yeah. Might have even been 2015 if it's saying 10 years ago or at the end of 20,
It'll be 14, man. I had a hard drive full of finished songs, mix, record, like everything was just ready.
Getting into, you had your first video that you put out there and you were like, this is going to be like my professional go at it and everything like that. But as we always do it about this time, we take you all the way back to the beginning. We like to get we got to start at the foundation and the root and ask you the question, please tell us about your first memory that you have associated with hip hop, why it was special and what it made an impact on your life. But take us in the room. We want to know what's cooking in the kitchen, who did what, when and how, all of it.
First time ever, Fremantle Drive, Forest Park. We had the cassette, the cassette player, the vinyl player. My uncle, he was a DJ. He was like, y'all got to hear this. This Curtis Blow Christmas rap. And I'm like, what? Like, what is he going to be doing? And that mug came on and I was like, wow. Like, he's rhyming. The beat and the speakers, boom, boom, it's moving. Like, I was just like, what is this? And I listened, fortunately, he was a DJ, so I heard everything.
I got you. So you were exposed to it. How old were you again?
Man, I was in elementary.
I got you. So
Christmas rapping, yeah.
I remember I was small, like, so it's elementary for sure.
Salute everybody tuning in live right now in the chat. Much love to you guys. So man, Christmas rap. And so you had that was an uncle, you said that was a DJ?
Yeah, my uncle, he was a DJ. And he would have all the vinyl records, all the tapes. And, they used to do the parties in the clubs. And
what clubs did he DJ at in Cincinnati?
From me remembering, like Night Flight, Mr. Kelly's.
Jello. What was his name?
Marcus Mundy.
Right on. Salute. Yeah. Absolutely. Jellos, all of it, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Jellos.
I remember being in those places way too young when I was supposed to.
Mr. Kelly's, yeah. Silverton.
Imagine me, I'm in elementary school with a suit on, in the DJ booth just watching everything.
That's dope, though. I mean, that's
I'll be
just
here one day.
Yeah.
just just being able to have that type of experience, you know, and have someone to watch. And see someone at an early age actually do it live professionally, and especially if you're attracted and gravitated towards music, right? So
Yeah.
what better uncle to have than that, man? Like,
I can't beat that one.
you right, you know what I mean? That's dope. So did from there, what else did he expose you to, or like did you take that initiative and run with it and like on your
Um,
own, or did you lean
yeah,
on
pretty
him?
pretty much. It wasn't really no push on him to get involved in it. I was just amused and just all into seeing how the records playing with the needle and him scratching and the mixers and the speakers moving and the boom 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 boom. I was just everything about it was just like I love this shit. Like, and then like getting to go to concerts and actually seeing these artists come back to the house and sit on the couch and just kicking it. Like it took me to get older to realize like wow, like
Yeah,
I was
so and so was sitting there
crazy.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and
dope.
what's funny though is I would just came across the article or a post on Facebook about Prince coming in the 80s and stuff like that, and somebody had posted the tickets, the t-shirts, and the stuff, and I was like, damn, I remember as a kid going to Riverfront Coliseum seeing him perform, and we was like right on the side, and I seen everything. Like, and I was just kind of like, wow, like I really seen some shit at a young age that people probably still ain't seeing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So from there, like, you know, what progressed? So what was your next progression into, you know, the was it into the art of DJing? Did you do any like any at that point, were you doing anything MC wise? Were you a B boy? Like
Um,
what were you doing?
Really, I just started doing house parties and
Yeah.
start making little mixtapes, which now I know was Paul's tapes because I would have the dual cassette set up and I'll be recording one and pause and play the next song and it was just crazy to see people talk about it like when I got around fresh and got to read all his magazines and I'm like, damn, like this, like you talking to these people like
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I was doing pause tapes and didn't even know I was doing mixtapes because I was
I
selling and everything.
Mhm.
I found my original cassette deck that I did my pause tapes on uh, downstairs because I'm cleaning out my basement and going through my stuff and just getting rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And but I found that and I brought it upstairs. 'Cause I was like, man, because I found a handful of tapes too. I'm like, it's like, man, I gotta listen to these, and my kids
Yeah.
don't even know. It's
And
like you just don't
transfer
even know
before
how
they
much time and like this thing meant everything. That
before
cassette.
they disintegrate, transfer them immediately. That's the
Oh,
word
I'm gonna
for it.
did
Anybody listening, do it now.
I am going to. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna have everything recording as soon as I hit play on it, just in case I got that one time to play it.
Yeah.
That's it. No rewind, no nothing. Just
See that
play.
smoke and dust coming out. Yeah,
Mm,
and with the pause mixes too, sometimes you get some glitches, and it'll make the mix even better. Like because you
Yeah.
rewound it because you missed it, and it kind of doubled up, sound almost like you kind of halfway
bap, bap.
scratched it, before
Yeah,
you
like
had the real equipment.
yeah.
So, man, that's hip hop culture right there. Pause mixtapes. I think anybody trying to DJ is might have stumbled upon it unless they just walked into all that equipment right off from the get.
See, that was
Right.
the thing because my uncle had all that sitting there. I had the speakers, the cassettes, the turntables, even though I tore up the needles super fast. But
So what did you have? Like, so what was your first equipment that you had?
I had everything. It was
So he let you use all his stuff?
yeah, it was just sitting in the room. And one day I was just in there and just start messing around. And he was like, all right, but turn that shit down. You rumbling the whole house. I
Did
would
you have so we had techniques and like so you started out on techniques,
I really,
working out on them?
no, it was more cassettes because I tore the
Gotcha.
needles up third time playing with it. So
So wait a
So
minute,
that
wait a
was
minute.
a
When you
wrap
tore
for a
him up,
while.
who replaced them? Did he replace?
oh no, he wasn't replacing that.
Oh, so you had to go get
You
'em.
break it, you pay for it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was over. Like I remember the little needle thing was just broke forward. Like
Ooh.
Skipped all over the place.
trying to put tape on it to make it stay right there.
No, it's a wrap. Once, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
wrap. You pray over them like, please, no, it's a wrap.
that's the trip to Radio Shack now.
Yeah, see, I didn't know nothing about all that stuff till later on. But by that
The
time,
Rat Shack didn't have stylists.
I don't
yeah,
think they did. You had to either buy one.
Nah, Rat Shack, you couldn't get you. I don't think you could get Rat Shack's stylists. Maybe early, or like maybe when my dad had me going there as a young kid. My dad stayed in Radio
I
Shack.
think you
He
could
called
get
it
some
Rat
stuff.
Shack though. Back
He
when you
called it
could
that.
actually buy, yeah, because I mean, like you could buy all the breadboards. He would build all his own electronics, and he taught me because I again, I've been DJing my entire life. I'm saying I had my first record player at 3, and I make believe I was a DJ then, right? So and but like it's something that like music. I got it from my mother and father, and my love for it, and but it's also something I gravitated towards. So you just get it real. So, but
I
Radio
found
Shack was
I
something
found anything I
crazy.
needed from there. I've
Yeah,
found several. I mean, shit that I didn't know that would worked from Radio Shack.
audio jacks, the last minute, everything. It's like last
Splitters,
minutes. Yeah,
anything. So I missed that spot.
audio cable wise. Yeah, it's a shame.
said Sam Goody. Was Sam Goody's even around back
We
then?
did so we didn't
Not out here.
have in
Not on.
Cincinnati.
Not on.
No,
It was that was like more East Coast.
yeah, you had to go to like you had Buddy Rogers. Like if we're speaking specifically for Cincinnati, you
Yeah,
had like
Buddy
Buddy
Rogers.
Rogers,
Steinberg,
like
maybe
Steinbergs did have
Swallens,
absolutely
possibly.
Swallens. You had him Sass. You had what the other spot though? You could go to ICB. They had that.
ICB.
Hmm.
Jordans might have. I don't know if they had needles. I can't remember if they had needles. Remember Jordans
Hmm.
downtown?
I'm trying to think of Kings across the way had them too. Over across the river, they had them, and
Yeah, see, I was in elementary. It was no draft.
Yeah, it was like I done broke these niggas. I don't know what to do.
Because we used to go to Track County and steal all our tapes.
oh shit! How did you steal them? Was it still like you had to like go put your hand through the thing and like pull
No,
it and put it on the?
no, back then they was just sitting out.
Yep.
No,
No.
They wasn't
theft.
getting
No,
it. They hadn't had it. They weren't quite there yet with that.
they weren't hip to loss prevention at that point.
Nah, it just lost.
It was just loss. Yeah.
And the first tape I remember I stole was
Woo.
Raise the Flag, Raise the Color.
Mm. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So did you ever collect vinyl at all or
No, not really till I met Fresh, and that's when I really got into the vinyl stage of it.
okay.
I used to go over and help him with the boxes of the vinyl pool, putting the things together, and I was like, I want to be a DJ, man. He was
Hey,
like,
hold on. Before we get to that, so and you probably recognize from his uncle and all that. So some people will come in town. Drizzle had some things people like to smoke on. So some of these artists, young bloods, people from Def Jam, they's like, man, who holding? Who got the gas? They weren't saying gas now or whatever.
yeah,
I said, let me call Dorian. Yeah, I would slide through. So he's had some experiences with some of the artists and hooking them up and whatnot. So that was, our relationship, And then one day he just said, hey, man, I want to get in the record pool. I kind of looked, started laughing. I said, all right. He looking like, I'm serious. So I said, all right, that's what you got to do, blah, blah, blah. That's what you need. Come back with some gold 1200 turntables. This motherfucker serious as fuck. Gold. Got a mixer. I said, okay, let's start building up your discography, your catalog. And so he started helping going through record pools. And this is when we had to rate all the records, listen to every one. So, what would you say the ratio of good records to shit records was?
it was 4 out of 10.
That's generous. That's generous. That was a good day then.
But no, because it was some stuff that we knew was just like good music, but we knew they wasn't gonna really push it. Like, the true hip hop. Back, we hear the sample like, ooh, and Fresh.
Yeah, that's gonna be tight, but we weren't gonna play it at the Ritz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead, I digress. But yeah, that's kind of how that started. I want to stop there, but actually I'm gonna keep going. Because then get there, and then move to the top of the food chain in the record pool, helping out pretty much intern. Then he said, I want to start producing. Yeah. I said, well, I didn't laugh this time. I said, well, shit, he already showed me what he was about with this DJing shit. So I said, let's see what he's gonna do with this production. Went out and bought a lot of top-notch shit and sat there and started working the boards as we was recording. Started recording my brother and moved up quick with that. I remember rapping on a couple of his beats, and my brother did a project with him. So he moved quick through the ranks on learning equipment, learning the technical, the sound qualities of everything. So, it's like a prodigy, but, he told me his uncle a DJ, so he had a lot of musical ear and background in him already.
Hell yeah.
Yep, because Fresh was a sampling king, and I was like, I love these samples. Like, I grew up on these records, so
yeah.
He was like, all right, man, you got to learn the bars, the intros. He showed me how to break down the songs, and I think I started on Reason and Sound Forge and Cool Edit.
Yeah. Wow. I haven't heard that stuff in forever though.
Yeah.
Like as far as like
what was the one
Sound Forge?
The one that was my favorite that I used to chop all the samples up in.
Was it Acid?
No, you didn't use Ableton. Probably. It wasn't Cool Edit.
It was like a green. It was green or something.
Green.
I was just talking to Biz about it too because he still uses it.
I know what you're talking about now.
It's something that still exists. It's a platform.
Yeah.
It said green. Wasn't Reasons. Was it Reasons?
No, it wasn't Reason.
You didn't use Reason. We said all the ones we said Cool Edit. We said there was it Acid? Did you use Acid?
No, it wasn't Acid.
No, whatever crack program I had, I gave you.
Yeah, you gave it to me, and we remember I was showing you like
Acid Pro. I spent a lot of time on.
Like I was like, we can cut the samples up faster and lay them out
because you had them on the timeline, right?
Yeah, because Fresh was big with the Cool Edit and and stuff like that. And he would bounce it back in there and bounce it back and forth. I was like, hey man,
See a quicker way.
this is we can lay all the samples out right here, chop them up, and then bounce them. And I would bounce them and put them in my MPC and play around with it. Like, ooh.
And what did you have? Which MPC did you have?
1,000.
1,000.
Yep, I liked that one because we could USB.
1,000's awesome.
We could USB it right there and drop the files on there and get to playing with it.
How much memory was in 1,000?
You got the one I had. You could buy the cards and get it.
Okay.
So I think I had a whole. I still got that thing with my sounds and everything. I was playing with the 808 kit on there.
Yeah, I bet it's still thick too.
Yeah, I was like, man, this mug sound way better than this new music.
Remember you told me that? You was like, man, your outboard stuff, switching from analog to digital was a big thing with the music world, trying to keep the warmth but have the clarity. And then you could just tell how some things were just different from that analog mode.
Yeah, I was big on that because Fresh was on the software, and then I remember DJing in the club trying to play my beats against Lil Jon's, and it was like, oh shit, I ain't even nowhere close. Like this shit.
Let me turn his way down, turn mine up, and EQ it.
Yeah, and then they dropped that Scratch magazine, and I bought everything up. I was like, oh, he using this? Okay, so the East Coast is on the Motif and the South is on the Phantom. I'm getting both rack mounts.
Mm-hmm.
MIDI it up to the MPC. And man.
Yeah, man. So from there, like, how did you progress, dude? What was the next thing? So you were DJing in the clubs, right? So you took over, and like, how old were you when you first started DJing, and then, when you started when you were able to get into the clubs?
Yeah. I was late. I say about 26 is when I probably took it serious. But I was doing house parties and little side parties all through high school and stuff, but I wasn't really serious. Like, I was an athlete, so I was like, I'm going to the NFL or NBA or something. Then, like I said, I came back, partied for a little bit, and met Fresh. Like, shit, like, you servicing all the DJs I'm hearing. Really was like, I'm about to take this serious. I had my little fun in the clubs and stuff, but I would sit up there with Fresh and we would listen to music, and I would be reading all the magazines, all the newsletters and everything.
The trade magazines, all of that.
Yeah, and I would be looking in the pictures of the who's is who, and all right, I know who I need to meet. Oh, he with these artists. I need to go meet TJ. I need to meet Tony, Bigger Rankin. Like,
yeah.
Finally, I was just like, I'm about to hit the road. I'm tired of Cincinnati, and I got up out of here and met all of them.
Yep. Shout out to TJ's DJs, core DJs, Tony Neal. Happy birthday again, bro. Virgo season. All that. Well, shout out to everybody's records, Woody, Bond Hill Crew,
Shout out to
Black Sheep, Samsung, everybody that showed out. Appreciate you. Butch Gibson,
respect.
MC Till. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and and then you had a stint, as getting that radio experience is important too. So he was DJing on B-Boys Underground. Mid 2000, late. Was we still doing I think we was doing the 1 to 4 shift.
Yeah, the after the club shit.
Yeah. So, trying to drive that to get people to listen after the club. And, some people, we was getting people tuning in, It was, so we had some slippage and was rebuilding the crowd back up for that late night slot. So, and a lot of DJs didn't want to, the Wiz, whenever they were looking to put DJs on, they was always looking for DJs with the radio experience. So we kept telling people to come down. Some didn't. Most didn't. He did. Came down and knocked it out.
I don't miss carrying turntables out the club all the way to
Ooh.
on the hills at 2:30 in the morning, buzzing.
That's
Watching
what I
out.
would do when I left Skippers, man. I would leave Skippers and drive straight from Skippers, and I would leave my homie like all right at 2, or like I was leaving sometimes. What time I would get there? I wanted to get there by 1:30 because what was it when we were doing? Was it 2 to 4 at that time on Wednesdays? What was
Um,
that time slot, or was it
I'm talking about the on the
B-Boys
radio,
Underground? Yeah, on the radio.
about 2 to 5, 2 to 5.
2 to 5. So yeah, I
Dungeon
was
slot on a weekday.
yeah, I was leaving. I was leaving Skippers and like shooting straight across, and I'd already had drank a bottle of Hennessy, like a fifth. I had been there since like 6:30. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had been there since. Yeah, man. And you remember how young I was no good. I was no good.
Skippers was that by the Ritz?
That was the Ritz
the Ritz.
before. Yeah, that was
The
what it
name
was
changed.
before they bought out Nancy that owned it. Nancy and Dave that were the original owners.
When did it become the Ritz? About 98-ish, I would say.
Yes. Yeah, 97.
bro.
Yeah, at the end of 97, 98, because when they did it, it took some time for them to do the demo and put the wall down the middle of it. Because remember, you got to remember, it was one club.
It was one
right?
big club before.
And you remember what it was like when we had that motherfucker packed out at capacity, didn't we? Fresh, like
Yeah.
people would be like lying down the block to get in there, man. Like,
This was huge back then. Yeah.
But we had like the biggest night there. It was old school funk R&B night, and it was 35 and up too. And like they had my crazy ass in there with my mentor.
Little white boy in that DJ for all these grown
and
drunk 35-year-olds.
They couldn't believe that he was like, because I had to earn my stripes, and that's where that was my trial by fire actually, because I started carrying records for him and everything like that, and he taught me like how to do it professionally, and gave me an opportunity to just immediately, like even the first gig that I did, he knew that he had already taught me sound and everything like that, and had heard like my mixtapes as far as what I had, and he was like, man, go ahead and play. So I know what that's like, you know what I mean, to get that opportunity. And then he's like, he lands that gig, and he's like, well, it's both of us. And I'm like, so he's like, step up. It's like, here it is. All right. So there it was. So you had to prove your and earn your stripes. So that was fun. But yeah, and that was like when you got me to help start getting all of the making. I was your first assistant with the record pool, as far as that goes.
All the fucking boxes.
Get all of those goddamn label phone calls and everything. Yes. So yeah.
It was like early on, it was, we was fighting to get records. Then it got to the point like, God damn, that's a lot of records.
And like when they were sending stuff to you and me, like I had my own shit coming, because they were just hitting me off with boxes just for me. And then they were sending them to the record pool too. Like my grandfather would cuss me out. He'd be like, "You better come over here and get these goddamn records up," because I'd go over there and there'd be boxes of records in his dining room. It's like, oh, I didn't realize that many came, man.
They sent you a box, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That was fresh living room. We had a couple walkways.
Yeah, dude.
He like, man, help me get this shit out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm pissed if somebody wasn't there to pick their bike. Come on, man, get this box. And then,
look.
And the DJs opening the box, because some of y'all got to know who you were. If you wasn't in that club, you wasn't banging them mixtapes out, you wasn't on the air, you might not have the same the next guy get.
Yeah.
So I really didn't want nobody open their boxes in the living room. Like, ooh, I got it. Like, I didn't get that.
Yeah, that was me. Remember, I was like, man, why are they getting the record? You was like, they're in the big club. I was like, I'm about to go and see what these motherfuckers sound like while they getting this record.
Right.
Right.
He said,
Hey, look,
fuck that. I'm in the club now. I get that first crack.
Man.
Gonna give a big shout out to Black North. Make sure you follow him on social media and everything like that.
Going on,
I
Black
have,
North,
yeah,
brother.
he's got a bunch of releases with the magazine and everything that he's got going on. Please make sure you follow Black North
Yeah,
on
got some new
all media
joints.
platforms.
Shout out to Demetrius Stone, been pumping that stuff out really hard.
Yeah, man, like everything. So we've had the whole crew on multiple times. That is one good cat right there. Much love to you, family. Good to see you. But yeah, man. So, what was like your first opportunity to get on? You know, you graduate from B-Boys Underground on 88.3 to an actual like the next step. What was the next step?
Well, my next step was mixtapes. Because at that time, you know, it was a we don't care about.
Were we talking tapes or CDs? What year was this?
CDs.
Gotcha. Were you pumping them into the local mom and pops like Phil's Records and everything like that? Yeah.
Like,
what were the names?
Huh?
What was the name of your series?
Drizzle Mix.
Got you now. I remember them. Yep. I've got some in these crates of CDs over here, fam. I know I got you. Some of them Drizzle Mixes. Like, so I had to
just think how that flows. But the first name, what was the first DJ name?
DJ. So I'm gonna go by DJ Dro.
All right. Okay. You sure about that?
DJ what?
Dro.
Gotcha.
Because my cat, he had all hydroponic weed and shit. So everybody was like, "Man, what the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Shit, that's the first thing I said when I seen it."
That's Dro. Hydro.
Yeah. Then I was like, "Yeah, I can't run with that name. I'm gonna go to jail."
Oh shit! I cracked up. I said, "You sure about that?"
Yeah. But then
came back with about a couple weeks later. No, I think I'm gonna switch to Drizzle. So, yeah, that's in the pocket, bro. That's in the pocket.
Yeah. Then we heard Young Dro. I was like, damn.
It would have worked. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we went from there and shit, man. I was producing, I was recording, I was mixing, I was just trying to learn the whole laydown from the start to the end. And I went into the promo and I started dealing with artists, and I was like, I would tell Fresh all the time, like after meeting artists that would come to the city, and I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't no different than our artists. Like, why is they getting this opportunity to hear their music heard on a national platform?
Right.
And that's when I went down the rabbit hole, because that was my whole thing. Like, I'm gonna get the city heard. Like, and I was dealing with artists, and when I heard something that I liked, I was like, let's go. Like, you ain't gotta pay me, but you gotta pay so we can move around and I can introduce you to these people. And
what was some of them? What was some of the early artists? I think I'm remembering Blackjack. Is that?
Yeah, Blackjack was the first that really took off.
Right.
That I seen, like, the whole city supporting it, and like it was working. It was moving out of town. And, you know, being in the record pool, I knew the servicing of the DJs, so I was making sure all the DJs I knew had the CD or the MP3 or, you know, somehow, some way, I was spreading the music. And that's, you know, like I said, I would go. I was driving to Atlanta with no driver license, like to this record pool conference. I'm going to this, like such and such gonna be there. He gonna be here, and like I said, I was just noticing like they ain't no different than we is, man. Like we just got to put money into the promotion because
Right.
we don't get as much tourism as the big cities. So, you know, that totally ended up to me making my own records because the artists wasn't listening or the CEOs wasn't listening and they was thinking I was putting money in my pocket. I'm like, bro, I'm spending your money on promotion.
Right.
Like I'm not
Yeah.
putting nothing in my pocket. Like I don't need your money. Like I see the bigger picture.
And to speak to that, I mean, when you saw it, because you saw some promoters doing good things, then you saw some that's like, oh, I'm gonna do this and do that 8-week campaign, and ain't shit happened, man. It was some shady, you know, people just trying to survive off of fake promotions, you know. So what did you do to separate yourself from that?
Well, my big thing from jump was if it's not gonna make an impression, I'm not gonna spend no money on it. Like I've done my research. I know what people are looking at. I know what creates the motion.
Right.
You know, and that was my big thing. Everybody always, oh, you know, even now, like with the streaming, oh, we don't need the DJs no more. We can just stream it. Like what?
Nah, can't do that.
Wait.
So, you know, that was just my whole thing. Even to this day, like with my marketing and stuff, it's more of me helping you get your music out there, whether it catches like you want it to or whether it catches at all. Like I tell some people, Cincinnati's not your market.
Yeah.
But we do these email blasts and we do these websites. Like the one guy said, the DigiWax. That was probably the first site I could see the real feedback from the DJ and the content. And I'm like, shit, this shit worth spending the money for.
Yeah, well, they force you to do. If you want to download MP3, they'll let you hear a snippet. To download it, you have to put in feedback.
Yeah.
I spent hours getting music from DigiWack until I said, it's got to be a better way. But you was getting the feedback from every DJ that wanted to get the music. And, you know, and kind of with that as well was if they didn't want to, they might hear a snippet and they don't like it. They don't download, they don't put no feedback, so they just move on to the next.
Yeah.
So if they actually downloaded it, means they probably liked it, and you know, it was something they could work into their rotation. So yeah, I remember the DigiWax. Are they still around?
I think so. Yeah, I don't go in there no more.
I ain't logged in it in probably at least 8 years at least.
But that was a thing that turned me away was too much feedback.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't have time to do all this. I need the music. I know that's bad, but if a DJ really, I feel like if a DJ really liked the song, he's gonna play it.
And I'll willingly do feedback for a song I like. If your shit was just like, yeah,
I don't want to give you the book report on why your shit sucks and how you cleared my floor. Like, no, I'm not even gonna play it. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there were a stack of records. We all know. Any DJ that ever got a box of vinyl in your pool, you listen to it, and you automatically know you put one stack to the side that was going directly to the record store. And then you had the stack, the one that you were gonna keep. It's like record store keep, record store keep.
Then you get to the record store, and you better be there first, because because everybody else to bring that same shitty record up there and trying to get a trade in.
Like, why we got like 32 of these?
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? I got 32, man. I don't need no more of these. And I say, ain't nobody gonna buy them in the first place.
Yeah, it's crazy because I remember going to buy albums from there.
Mm-hmm.
I would see some of the records from the boxes like, oh,
Yeah. You know what was so funny about it is buying a record with a feedback sheet in the jacket, like someone left, like had slid their feet. There were so many times like I
Oh,
would
shit.
grab some records or whatever like that I saw, and like there would be a feedback sheet, and it was like, damn, because I grabbed it for the instrumental or something. You know what I mean? It's like I
Yeah.
wanted it, but yeah,
Might have Third Finger Record Pool logo on the top of it.
yeah,
Well, like you said, I wouldn't, if before I would, I wouldn't lend my ear, but I also, listen to the DJs as well, especially ones that's out there in the clubs getting the feel for it. It was some, when I wanted the money, some people then brought some records. Hey, I want to sponsor Record Pool. And I was like, I can't take your money, man. Go back to the drawing board with this one. I mean, I don't want to shit on your dream, but I know my DJs, I know the crowd, and this ain't going on no platform for us here. So keep your money. I'll be around next. You got another submission. I wouldn't take your money if I just didn't believe in it.
yeah.
yeah,
And that's my thing even to this day. Like I feel like artists miss that part of the game. Like sing your records out, man. You never know who gonna play it. Like when I sent the Money Dance out, I would go on Twitter, just Google or search Money Dance, and would find hella videos in small little bars in Massachusetts or Iowa, and they just in there doing line dances to the song and just crazy.
Nebraska's a big state for hip hop. Like Weez used to do a lot of one of our former co-hosts. He used to go up to Nebraska, and like I've got family in Nebraska. Like ain't nothing going on in Nebraska, but he was like, "Nah, fam." He's like, "There's a hip hop scene there." So
Hip hop scene,
yeah,
football and hip hop, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
I went to school up there, man. And it was like, what the hell is this?
You went to Nebraska?
No, I went to Iowa, and then had to go
Iowa.
to
Oh,
Drizzle in Iowa Falls, Iowa.
okay.
Ooh.
It was just like a small little neighborhood to us. It was like being in North College Hill, and if you wanted to go to Finneytown, it was 45 minutes away.
Oh, boy.
Like, yeah, I can't do this.
Culture shock.
What? Then you get 4 weather changes in one day.
Yeah. Snow, rain, sleet, heat. Repeat.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's
got a
tough up
little.
there. Ooh.
Did you DJ any up in college?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I was more focused on sports around that time.
Gotcha.
Where did you play?
I played running back.
Gotcha.
Say from my sophomore year till I graduated in that first year, I was just strictly sports. Like, don't get me wrong, I was still at the record arcade buying the CDs and stuff, but I wasn't really DJing,
Right, just connoisseur, like getting the shit you want to hear.
Yeah.
I know in college, I hit everybody's record arcade fields because I was actually brought my turntables to campus. So I started just DJing out the dorm and doing the fraternity parties and shit like that. So stayed a little active in the music scene while I was still dunking.
That's one thing I wish I would have did in college was do the frat stuff.
Oh, those was fun. And damn near easy too. You only, for them to step to is about 4 or 5 songs that you threw for every frat or sorority. You was in the part. You pretty much that take care of most of the dance, most of the show.
Yeah.
Play it again. We want to step some more.
What I realized though is in the industry, the upstairs part, they still believe in that shit. Like they will skip you over for their frat brother in a minute.
Mm.
It's like, damn. you know, and then it's like, I guess what they got, the Masons and stuff like
Yep,
that.
they got that going on. Freemasons and yep.
That's real big in the industry. And I was just like, damn, I ain't part of none of that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I literally got a job and dude found out I was alpha and he was the hiring manager. He said, what salary you want? I threw him a nice figure. He said, that's it. I said, well, let's bump it up some more.
Right.
I said, that's what you go and pledge for is the connections.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you in regards to like, how would you define when it comes to DJing before we start getting into like producing and everything like that? How would you define like your mixes and beat selection, and how would you set yourself apart sonically from everyone else?
I'm more of a up tempo, shake your ass, or trap out type of DJ when it came to the club.
Okay.
So most DJs would be like, you gotta ease it up, man. Throw some R&B in there. I'm like, shit, they out there going. I'm steady going, you know. Lil John and we shaking your ass like we constantly moving. And then, you know, the older I got, I was like, damn, you supposed to play some of that music so the bar can make some money.
Right. They got it, you know. You got to make them sweat to go to the bar. They got to go to the bar to pee. And then, you know, that's when you kind of transition. But yeah.
Did you ever have a bar come to you or a club come to you and give you like a 3-5 or like a, you know, a 3-2 or a 5-2 format, like where they want you to play, like, look, man, you got to play 2 slow songs, man, just to wipe the floor.
Because I would always, and even Fresh to tell you, I tell them, no, I'm going to play what I'm going to play. I don't care how big the club is, how big the night is. If I'm not getting paid this and I cannot play what I want to play, I just won't DJ.
Right on.
Which that kind of hurt me because I didn't play as much in the bigger clubs, but I didn't care because I'm standing right by the DJ like, play this.
Yep.
Play this.
Right.
Pushing the buttons, controlling.
Yep.
Man, hell yeah.
What's your best club experience?
Yeah.
Best club experience. I would say fucking Annie's.
Hell yeah.
Hearing the whole club sing my song word for word. Like I still get the chills just listening to it, watching the video, like, cause I seen what I can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Even having to reach the top 5 in Hip Hop Nation, like at the time I didn't think it was that big, and now I sit back like, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah, something going.
And I remember all the label cats would call me like, I hear your song, but what you gonna do? I hear your song, but what you gonna do? I'm like, what do you mean? What am I gonna do?
Like, ain't you supposed to be telling me what I'm supposed to do? Like, you know, single deal, what we talking? Production deal?
Yeah.
In hindsight, what would you tell them? Now, you know, what would you ask for?
Shit, now that I think about it, I would just fucking sign that deal with Sway.
Yeah.
You know, and just took that loss. But at the time, I was still thinking, oh, I know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to demand more. And they looking at me like, bruh, this is what it is. And I'm like, nah, I know I can get more out of this. But,
well, it never hurts to bet on yourself, but, you know, lessons to be learned.
Yeah. And TJ sat me down one time like, you should have just took that shit, man. It ain't like you can't make another one.
Right.
Damn, I had about 15 of them lined up. I could have get the fucking record. But I just was not feeling them taking 80% of my work.
Yeah, it's a hard piece. That's shit. They didn't come up with the recipe. They just
yeah.
They just gonna put them in the shops for everybody else to eat.
Yeah, for real. And then, you know, me being still respectable, I want to make sure if I did do that, we all still got a percentage of it. Like
Correct.
I wasn't trying to take all of it. I was like, all right, well, I still got to get this guy 5%, so we got to work this out. Or I'll take the deal, but everybody needs 5%.
Mhm.
If I can't give everybody 5%, I won't take it. I didn't take it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So we got a question from Midget Mike. It wants to know who's a rapper you happened to stumble upon by accident, but they turned out to be fire.
Rich homie Quan.
I was thinking that was what you was going to say. Rest in peace to Rich homie Quan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that the work you did with him was.
Well, I knew his manager. He used to follow me around and watch me do promotions and stuff. One day he called me, he was like, I got this cat, man, and he fucking got so many good songs, I don't know what to pick. He's like, we need a single. We about to go over here to think it's a game and sign this deal. And I was like, well, send them to me, man. He sent them to me, and I was like, fuck, this dude is dope. I was like, man, I wouldn't say you got a single, just put a tape out and see what the people think. And it just went crazy. It went crazy, and I was like, damn. So I was like, let me get me some shows real quick.
That's dope. Yeah.
And I brought him here. I brought him to Toledo. I forget, we went one more place. And he was just like, damn, man. He was like, people really fucking with me outside Atlanta. I'm like, yeah. So that was probably the most on that type of platform that I saw, and was that hands on. It just took off from nobody to somebody.
Right. Yeah. Dope. Again, rest in peace, Rich homie Quan.
And then Mike's got another one. He always has a question for this. What rapper happened? What rapper or artist gets no play in your car? Like,
I thought we was gonna do that later. He said, "Man, now y'all gonna get this in early."
No play.
No play.
You know where the saying comes from? From Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Where he was trying to slip in that black power. He's man, get that black power shit. That gets no play in this ride.
Oh no. I mean, I kind of listen to everybody.
There's one artist that, like, man, it's just
like
great.
there's not an artist that comes to your mind and it's just like, hell no, I'm not.
It's great to like,
man.
God damn, turn this shit off.
I fuck with Drake. I hate that people hate Drake. I listen to a lot of Drake because he carried hip hop for at least 10 years.
I ain't got no problem with Drake.
He had a magnificent run. Yeah, I mean, like, and is it over, right? It's not, right? So, I mean, like, they talk about how he took the L, but, I mean, everybody's still continuing to dance and, like, react and listen to what he's putting out.
I don't even see it as big as an L because it's too subliminal and it wasn't a clear distance to me. I mean, I knew what he was talking about. It was just like, Cadence wasn't my cup of tea, but no, nothing against Drake. It was all up there. Drake and the Kendricks, the Big Sean's, and the J. Cole's, that little crew era.
Yeah,
That
guy just recouped $400 million in a year and a half, man. When can you ever say somebody did that?
Exactly. I mean, you have an absolute 100% valid point. I mean, he was on top for that long, like, and had. Do you think possibly it was because of oversaturation that it was such a big pop that Kendrick got a big pop for going after him because he had gotten that high, and it was
Well, I mean, from watching the research now, I see why. I mean, I don't knock the game, but
mhm.
the label was pushing the bots to make him better than Drake because they didn't want to pay him more than 400 million, which
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
Why Drake went after them people like that? Like, you suing a label, man? That's crazy. Like, you have to have a lot of money to even sit in that room to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
all that
that's true.
came out, like he recouped 400 million in a year and a half. Like, what?
Yeah. That's winning. That's
And
Charlie Sheenan.
Sony offered him 500 million ASAP, and then Universal does that. Like, come on, man.
It's dirty.
I
I know.
like Kendrick, but come on, man. Like you, and then you called him the P word. I even hate saying it. Right
Yeah.
around the time Diddy was going through his stuff, like, are you trying to get this man caught up?
Right.
Got you.
And
Yeah,
you
I
know,
now understand what you said. A minor type
that's a
shit.
hard
Yeah.
accusation.
Yeah, man.
Well,
So
yeah. I mean, that one, that right there. I mean, that's a
that's
hell of a allegation to put
yeah,
against
It
somebody.
comes with detention and freedom and a lot of economic
yeah,
fallback if that gets picked up in the wind like that.
yeah.
I mean, that's slander. I mean,
Yeah,
it's we're
and you
talking
can get sued for slander and
litigious.
win that
That,
case, but is you've been slandered.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they let him do it during the Super Bowl. Like, come on.
Woo, man! Like, yeah, that was man. When that happened, I crossed my hand. I was like, it's like, man, wow,
Like they
that
say,
was
it's
crazy,
deeper than rap, huh?
Yeah,
man.
But I love the business, man. I mean, I can't get it out of me, even though I've been screwed over so many times. I just love it. Like every couple of days, I'll be like, I'm gonna hook my MPC up and just start sampling because they're just sampling the stuff when I was a teenager, like
yeah,
all the 90 music. I'm like, man, I
yep.
still got all this stuff.
Slowing it up, put a filter on it.
Yeah, like I want to chop them up for real.
Right.
Like the Key Glock, he got the record. I've been singing that old song for years, bro. And I kept saying I'm gonna chop this up and do something. I never did, and he comes out with it.
And you got to know that with samples, somebody else out there is thinking of that shit, and it's
Yeah,
the matter of, do you run across it? Do you get it out for somebody else to hear it? Like I like the plug. When I heard that, I immediately knew what that was.
right.
70s war. I was like, yeah, that's a slick way they flipped that. Little dabs, little sprinkles of it.
So I got a record that I had did uh, with Spig that's got a sample in it, and that motherfucker, man, when I tell you that song did numbers on its own,
What is the song?
uh, riding around my part of town. I don't even know if it's still up.
Oh, if it's up, we can play it.
Tell us about it.
Uh, yeah, it is sliding around my side of town. Yeah, it's still on there. I don't know if it's the video though, but
We don't have to.
no, it
Is
was
it
just
on?
it was
It's on
just
your page.
no, you have to just search for it. I typed in little Spig ride around, it popped up. But no, it was just something where I would get a whole bunch of beats, and I heard it, and I was just like, wow! Like I already knew in my head how I would like the song to go, and he was perfect for it. And it did numbers. I don't know if that's the same video though, but
Got it. Bolo Entertainment, correct?
Yeah.
Got it. All right, well, here we go. Let's see here. Let's get him on the stage and get this set up. Boom. Here you go, folks.
Right.
Yeah, Bolo. It's Lil Spig, baby. Come take a ride with me. Hey. And I'm just sliding around my side of town. Yeah, I'm just sliding around my side of town. Big deal. What it do, fool? I'm just sliding around my side of town. Round, I'm blowing loud. I done drove up about 100 miles. Bolo be the winning team, nigga. What you mean? We running now. Super clean when I hit the stage. I cut the check and I'm coming now. From 2050s and on this now. I pulled up in that Beamer, then swerved off in that Maserati. The way them tires start screaming. You would think a nigga just shot somebody or the cops were watching cause his body dropping and the niggas hating. Private jet in New York trying to transport from Central Station. No navigation, trying to find a way. Thought I was feeling some type of way. Street sweeper turn night to day. When I'm sliding around, scream Bolo. From less than me, that's a no-go. Big bands that don't fall. Licks blowing up both falls. So I'm flying around my side of town. Flying around my city. Getting dirty money like Diddy. No coffee, one quickie. Loud smoking my kidney. Smoke more than the chimney. Your pockets looking real skinny. On the side talking that sneak this and it really don't offend me. I'm just flying around my side of town. Round, I'm blowing loud. I done drove up about 100 miles. Bolo be the winning team, nigga. What you mean? We running now. Super clean when I hit the stage and I cut the check and I'm thumbing now. From 2050s and on this now. Slide around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Turned up cause it's going down. Didn't know, bet you know it now. I'm sliding around my side of town. Slide around, then I'm taking trips on Instagram, updating pics. Driveway is a foreign whip, painted orange and blue, now you order Knicks. Counting cash, trying to head it up. Hit the trap just to back it up. Hit your block, so tag it up. Killing niggas in traffic stops. Saying hi like I drive a truck. Matter of fact, we're my Audi truck. Loyalty, life, and Bolo, we trust. RP Jews and RP Ski. Big Jim got me out on my feet. Been thumbing 2 checks all week, a nigga, I'm geek. You think it's sweet? Bullets rip up your teeth. Rest in peace. We taking your soul, you niggas is broke. Cause y'all ain't slime like me. And y'all ain't ride like me. Money my ocean. And I'm about to dive in the sea. I'm shining. Just like my diamond should be. I'm just sliding around my side of town. Round, I'm blowing loud. I done drove up about 100 miles. Bolo be the winning team, nigga. What you mean? We running now. Super clean when I hit the stage and I cut the check and I'm thumbing now. From 2050s and on this now. Slide around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Turned up cause it's going down. Didn't know, bet you know it now. I'm sliding around my side of town. I'm sliding around my side of town. Might slide around your side of town. It's a road trip, they can both fit. I'm with 2 thoughts and they both think. Have to roll up, a hose it, then smoke it. I stay strapped, no Trojan. Michelin, I'm rolling. My life feel like it ain't gon' end, that's everlasting. God forgive me for my sinning, cause I am a savage. Money addiction, got money habits. If gun action, my gun blast. Flying around, so I love traffic. Bolo business, we contract. Labels keep on contact. But I ain't tryna sign with them. Cause that paper on my mind, nigga. Yeah, and I be on my grind, nigga. You can catch me sliding, nigga. Slide around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sliding around my side of town. Turned up cause it's going down. Didn't know, bet you know it now. I'm sliding around my side of town.
Go get those boys.
Buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, this your first day at work, huh, buddy?
This is birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
What's your
brother!
name, man? So we can shout you out on the camera, man. Happy birthday, man. Fish, where we at? Fish? Fish and what? Chicken. Fish and chicken.
Fish and chicken.
Man,
Fish
that
and what?
goes.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, I like that. That's got
real
heat to it,
catchy
man.
too.
That goes.
And I like how he wrote it too. With the little skirt. Actually, the skirt made sense in the song. He ride around that town skirt.
Yeah. So
How old was that?
that was around that time, about 2017, somewhere in there, 18.
I still go. Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember we went to Interscope and we had an A&R meeting, and I played that record, and the A&R at the time, I don't know if he's still there, but he was the head guy with the Ray Sherman and the Beatles record.
Yeah.
Like, so he was on fire. You know how it is. Once you got a big record, you running the department pretty much.
Yeah. Until your next flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we was in there and I was playing records and I played that one. I remember it knocked, so I turned it up and it was in there. Boom, boom. And he came in there like, who is this? And he sat down and he was like, I was playing. When he came in there, I got a record with Spig and High Tech Beat. I played that immediately, like, and he was just like going crazy. He was calling all these other A&Rs in there. And he was like, "Well, go to the studio tonight, and I want to see if you can make one on the spot." This guy ate one of them edibles, boy, and out. I was like, bro, why would you do that?
Right.
This is a business trip. This ain't fun.
I mean, was this something he did regular? Or it was just like, I'm gonna try this just out of the blue.
I mean, he was young, first time in LA. And I was just telling him, like, bro, I've been out there and had them cookies. Like, they're no joke. Like, you don't want to eat them things. Like,
Not unless you're initiated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? unless you're pro-grade and built for it, you better be built for it.
Make it to the studio and flop, or he just didn't go?
I mean, we was in the studio and I loaded up the stuff. And we in nice ass studio too. You know me, they got the vintage keyboards. I'm like, oh my, we on an industry budget in here. Like, we in a nice studio. And he was late. Then he came in there and he went in the booth, and I'm just like, all right, I'm pressing record, and he ain't saying nothing. I go in there, he's asleep at the mic.
Wow. Nah.
And I was like, oh man, like, we gotta get out of here. I gotta make up something. Like, I don't want them to know I'm fucking off on their money. Like, bro, as soon as we hit the door, he come around the corner. Where you guys going?
I try to sneak out like, what happened? What? What'd you tell him?
I was like, we about to go get something to eat. He was like, what do you mean go get something to eat?
I'll go get it for you.
I was like, in here, like, he ate one of them cookies, man. He just fucked up.
Yeah, it's like right now it's the truth time.
Yeah, he was looking at me like, what the fuck you mean? I was like, hey man, like, what do you want me to do? Like, he ate one of the edibles and he just over here loose, and he over there, he was pissed, but eventually he got over it. And we dropped another record, but at that time I was pushing the Drippy Trippy record. And like, I really saw the power of giving someone 10% of a song in a label. Like, fucking 70 stations the first week. Like, it was ridiculous. And I was like, wow. Like, all this time I've been working to get here, and it's just like that easy. I send out one email, and by Friday it's 72 stations on the record. So,
that power of promotion right there, that label push.
Speaking of that, like, I mean, like, you think about it, you know, as you transition into, you have built up at this time a network, you know, you have, you know, artists that you've worked with, you've had music that has, you know, achieved status and all of this stuff. So you have a resume and a repertoire, and it gives you, you know, power and a brand, and you have that ability, like you said, to put out that email. It's bam, like that. You know, what what would you say to, what is it that, because you have your own marketing company, as you had mentioned, you know, behind the scenes and talking about that, because there's folks that make music, they make, they're creatives, and you know, they want to create and just want to create and not deal with or not be good at the marketing, and or need some type of guidance. You know what I mean? What kind of, you know, information or game could you, you know, give us on that, or like what separates you, or how did you learn that, you know, and what is it that you do?
I really learned it by hands on. Like I really took nothing and made it something. Like that was my big thing to this day. Regardless
Yeah,
if it's music or nothing, I'm big on starting something and pushing it to the point to where I can't control it anymore. Um, and that's what music does. Like once you reach a certain point, you can't control that song. That song gonna move on its own. But in the marketing and promotion, like you have to push that motherfucker every day. And I've noticed it take a year or two for you really to see your push.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never forget, like a guy from Sony Epic, he was like, when you stop pushing this record, then count 6 to 8 months, and you gonna really see what you did.
wow,
With Money Dance, I was able to see that with Drippy Trippy, just like industry records. Like they would put big budgets into marketing, and that shit wouldn't do nothing, and some would just go crazy. But it to me, I really felt like it was the song. Like it was songs that they would push on you and push on you and push on you, and eventually you would start liking it. And it was just certain songs that you was like, damn, this is live, and you would do extra because you like the song. So
yeah,
when you putting your money into it, me being an independent, I'm gonna make sure it's something that everybody catches on immediately. If people ain't bobbing their head or moving after hearing this song 3, 4 times, because I'll test this song in the club. You gonna play this 3, 4 times through the night, and by that fourth time, you're gonna know if this is the song. And I would go to different clubs because every club is different.
yeah,
I would send it out. You know, people have different crowds. Like Louisville don't listen to the same music we listen to.
Facts. Facts.
Like that's a whole different BPM. Like you just
Mm.
gotta find. And my big thing was I like Atlanta BPM. I like a southeast BPM. So that was more of my specialty because that's what I saw move the crowd, move the club. Like I took Independence and did arenas and watched people sing it word for word. Like, wow, we broke. But they, they know this motherfucker like we rich.
Yeah, we ain't.
right,
They know money dance, but we ain't dancing in that money yet.
But you know, that's the thing I love about this music, man. Like, even though it's a money thing, it's investing in your career.
Yeah.
I've seen people spend 100,000 and make 5 million, and you know,
True.
and the people like, oh, I ain't got 100,000. Well, it wasn't overnight; it was some years. So if you figure you spending 10, 20,000 a year, like you're gonna build a serious fan base.
Yeah.
And when you catch that one record, that motherfucker's just gonna move on his own.
Mhm.
But people so relied on streaming. Like I seen a video the other day, dude was like, this major artist said they make minimum wage when they making 567,000 streams a month. I was like, what? And people so stuck on streams. Give me 5 small markets. Let me put 2,000-3,000 in them markets, and I'll become a superstar to them.
Mhm.
And I'll go there and get me $500 to $1,500 a show.
So, yeah.
Till I got enough money to put this in bigger markets.
And do it again.
Yeah. By your third or fourth time, you should be getting $5,000-$10,000 in these markets. So what if somebody knows you in 7 cities?
Right. That's 7 more than the next guy.
And Pastor Troy is one of those guys.
Man.
He was doing Mr. Miyagi. He was still in the club with his belt, getting that $2,500 every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Hey, tell him that Pastor Troy story when he was up here.
Story.
Yeah, let's hear the story.
You tell him the story.
What club was that? Down off Longworth?
Club 7. Yeah.
Club, yeah, down there, there, near Pete Rhodes Way or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, we had Pastor Troy came to town, took him to the Ritz first, kind of doing a promotional tour. I think he met with the record pool, sponsored that, the label did. So he didn't even perform at the Ritz. Didn't even need a mic. He just stood there with his belt while he played a song. That was good enough. They got a VIP appearance and all that good stuff. But we go down to the next club and, Jules asked him, did he want to smoke with him? Pretty much. Maybe that's what he was accustomed to. Then smoked the whole blunt. That ain't smoke. Smoke it with me.
Yeah, never smoked no hydro like that. He ain't passed it back.
He's like, I ain't sharing with this nigga no more. He smoke my whole shit up. Just because he an artist. Now, he ain't that big in my mind to smoke all my shit up. Yeah, I like the belt thing. He pulled out that belt.
Yeah, but I seen him like when I was doing the Mr. Miyagi promotion, and we was in so many cities. Guess who popped up? P. Troy.
Oh shit! I forgot what was the hit song? I forgot. What was his joint that was big?
I don't know.
I think he was on Universal Records. I want to say. I'd have to Google it. I can't remember. I think of Universal. I think Universal brought him down here.
Are we cutting?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
South word for, fucking whatever.
I thought I liked the No More Play in GA. We ready.
I like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Are we cutting Pastor Troy?
That was his big record.
Still eating. Can't be mad at that. Universal Music Group, yep.
You figure, man, what? That's 7,500 a week times 4 times 12.
It works.
That's a nice check.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
To rap a song that you like.
And it's light work too, because he doesn't have to do a whole lot of. You got a couple of songs. He's got 15-minute set, probably. You know what I mean? Yeah. In and out, done. Bye.
Yeah.
And they know the words. He just gonna hold his belt anyway.
Hold the mic.
He gonna stick the mic out to the crowd while you hold his belt.
I remember someone complaining about Willie D whenever why he didn't get asked to be a part of the 50th and Scarface did.
Oh yeah.
and that broke up the podcast, which I hated. The fact
Oh,
that
word.
they're kind of but was because they like there was somebody that put together a clip of like all of his performances whenever he does like mine playing tricks on me, and he just like holds out the mic just to the crowd like the whole he just
Let them do the heavy work.
because everybody knows his verse that everybody sing,
Yeah,
but
and I
that was
mean, I can't be mad at that. I mean, they
yeah,
gonna sing along with you anyway. And like, it's
yeah,
just crowd participation to me.
yeah. I mean, he's doing his job, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he made them know the words to the shit. So by putting it out there, so there it is.
absolutely.
So somebody was saying he don't. He said I ain't even faking lip singing. I'm just gonna hold the mic and let y'all sing the shit.
Nah, he one of them type of people. Like his energy is just always hyper.
Yeah,
Like so, even if you just a calm person, he gonna make you bob a little bit. Like damn, he hype, feeling this. I don't care if the song's stupid. If somebody hype and they into it, you gonna bob a little bit. All right, I feel you.
I seen the performance before they tore down the tavern and didn't like the music at all. But the dude was all over the stage. They looked like they had well rehearsed their movements. They went crossing in front of the speakers. I mean, the energy was infectious. Like I said, didn't like the song, but the energy, they got an A++ for performance.
Right.
That changes how you think of the song that you didn't like. You're like, yeah, it's all right now. The energy made you, it's cool.
yeah.
Now, if they got up there with no energy, like they suck, song sucks, get the fuck off.
Yeah.
Moving into one of the things as far as like to mention that you're a member of the Core DJs, which is a major network of DJs that breaks promotions and connects artists globally and stuff like that. Would you help tell us about that and tell everybody
Um,
about what like your role, how you got it connected, and how that all and what goes with everything for the folks that don't know.
uh, I really connected myself. Um, like I said, after reading the magazines at Fresh's house, I was like, I need to meet this Tony Neal dude who's this core DJs. Like, they're the biggest DJ network that I had saw at the time. And I found out they was doing conferences and stuff, and I spent my own money. I went out there with 10,000 CDs in my mixtape, and I just got the networking and met Tony. He was like, "Who the hell is you?" I'm like, "I'm from Cincinnati. It's my mixtape. I do mixtapes. I do club stuff." At the time, I was working with a little producer, and you know, so I built my contacts like that, like going to all these conferences, running up on people. Who is you? Where you from? And get your number, your email. Here go a tape.
That sound like Tony too. Who are you? Yeah, he cool people, but he's straightforward.
Yeah. So, I was chasing them for a while, and at the time, I think he was more focused on radio DJs. I wasn't a radio DJ at the time.
Right.
So he was like, "Well, you could be core streets and this and that," and I was just like, "I don't know." Like, then I ran into Judy Jones. I was
Shout out to
in
Judy
hot
Jones.
cards printing up some CDs, and she came in there like, "Boy, you in my way.
Yeah.
I'm over here to come get some stuff, and you in here. What is this?" So I gave her a CD. She went, and somehow she called me back like, "Boy, this shit live. You ain't thought about getting this in those stores?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "Man, we could be rich off this shit." So we linked up at Hot Cards again. I gave her some CDs to put in the stores, and she was like, "You doing these boys mixtapes too? I heard the Blackjack. I heard the Cash Connect stuff, boy, that shit sound good. The original song don't sound like this. And I was like, yeah, I run it through my turntables and put it in Pro Tools and move it around and EQ it and put some knock on that shit. She was like, boy, you could be making some money off this shit. And she was like, you need to get with these Hitman DJs. They right on your speed. And I start looking them up at Greg Street, Casper, and they was basically running Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit, this is my speed. Like, so I ran down there and met up with them. He was like, send me a package of tapes when you get back. I sent him like my 4 last mixtapes. He's like, you a part of this shit. Like, I got a project. You do.
Fit right in, brother.
So I got a project right now. Do this off. I got the hookup movie mixtape. I was like, all right, bet. Sent him the tape. He was like, had the cover done and everything. He's like, man, this shit is live. Why you ain't on live mixtapes? I'm like, what's that?
Learning.
I'm out here in the street, like I'm all this shit. And from there on, man, I just really, got close to the industry. So, like I said, saw how all this Atlanta shit was popping, like instantly. Like, this is the whole reason why I got into it. Like, I wanted to see why Atlanta was popping in Cincinnati. What?
Mm-hmm.
I got put right in the mix. Like, oh, this it?
Just said that piff.
Yeah, I was all over that piff. I'm mad as he took my tapes down. That was my legacy, just gone.
Damn.
They said you remember Mix Unit, Southern Smoke. Southern Smoke was one
I always had.
Yeah.
They Smalls.
Yeah. So check this out, man. Like Midget Mike did have a question. He said, "Can you explain about your sneaker collection?" Basically, yeah. I mean, like you got to get into it, man. It's because when we went, I didn't know if like I was like looking. I was like, man, is he working in a shoe store or is he got like what's going on, man? Like he's got this. I said, are you just a sneaker head? Like you got a really nice collection and it's a great backdrop, man. Tell us about it, man.
I always been in the sneakers. I hate to say this, but you know how people be like, "Oh, you only getting them because you didn't get them as a kid." You damn right I didn't.
Right.
My time.
I'm getting everything I couldn't get as I was a kid. Like, so I started off like that. I wasn't really on like all of them, but I would get what I like. I like 4s. I like 5s.
There you go.
I like 12s, 13s. Like I was big on that, so I would get them if I liked the colors. I was getting it. I didn't care what nobody said. I couldn't get it when I was a kid. I'm gonna have it now. And shit. Next thing you know, I start getting into other shit and got put in sneaker groups and learned about SB Dunks and Jordan 1s. Like I wasn't really on that. I was a 5 guy. 5, 4, 12. Then COVID hit, and I just went crazy with it. There wasn't nothing else to do but buy shoes.
Now, do you sell some of those? Because I know, I go to my brother's house, and I was like, "What the hell is all this? I got these sizes. I'm gonna flip these and flip these. I'm gonna keep this pair."
I used to, but I stopped. I really got all my size now. I used to have a bunch of different sizes, but I'm like, oh, this is not why I'm in it. I'm not in it to
right.
Shoes or now I will sell some shoes that I get because I do buy doubles. I'm gonna wear the fuck out of one, and I'm gonna
right, and you'll keep that one crispy.
So if it's something out that I don't get it, I will sell some shoes to get it. I hate StockX put more on it, but fuck it, I'll sacrifice 3 for one that I want.
Yeah.
So, but most of it was a COVID addiction. Just buying shit because you couldn't do nothing with it. And then you look in your room like, what the fuck am I doing with all this shit?
I can't go outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and wear these like slippers.
That's funny. Oh shit.
Man, hell yeah. Like give us a song that you'd like to go ahead and get into next.
How many we got? 1 or 2 or 3?
As many as you like, fam.
Let's do the DJ Drizzle No New Replacements. This was a guy named Double Man, hell of an artist. Got nice flow. He understands wordplay.
What was the name of the track again, my pop?
No New Replacements.
Okay.
It's my homie. Like, he really can rap. I don't think he cares about being an artist. He just rap. And he supported me on everything. Like, he would come bring me money, just like, here, put it on some promo. I like what you're doing.
Ooh.
Asked for nothing back. So I said, shit, we need to do some songs. I'm not going to charge you shit. That's just out of respect of you fucking with me. Like, he seen me going stressing out over the shit. Like, he seen me having label conversations. So he knew what could happen. And he just was big on, like, I want to see you turn up the city. So, you know, I let him do his music. I helped him out a little bit. And we got some songs. They didn't do too big, but they're great songs.
Mm.
Well, that's all we want right here. It's nothing but good music. So there you heard the story. Well, let us know in the chat what you think about it. But here it is. DJ Drizzle, No New Replacements, featuring Double Man, y'all. Check it out.
Scope Diesel.
Hey. Turned the corner to my corner office. I'm just glad to shake the coroner office. Richard Sherman played them corners cautious. Bite on the wrong move, woo, that gon' cost you. Hot winters turn to cold summers. Money got me running like the road runner. I need to watch this paper. Drizzle drop his load for me. Then I'm riding on the guys who took the bros from us. Nigga miss me with that rapper shit. Put that cheese on your head on some Packer shit. You pick money over loyalty, that backward shit. Boss talk, I play a major role, I'm on my factor shit. Jumped off the porch and hit the ground running. You niggas broke and stuck in place and still stumbling. You niggas try to run the ball but still fumbling. Boy, I spit this shit for all my niggas still hustling. I skipped the waiting and went straight to chasing. Look at they faces, I can see they hate it. I turned 3 grams into 4 in the baby. Then turned that baby to a new Mercedes. I won't be happy till my niggas caking. Same old crew, no new replacement. I won't be happy till my niggas rafing. Same old crew, no new replacement. All the dope boys had bankroll, so I went and got some money. Barely ate and I ain't had clothes, so I went and got some money. I went and did it on my fucking own, boy. I ain't let a nigga sum me. Now my whole team big place at the round table sitting grubbing. Noontime niggas lunching, few lines niggas thumping. No clock niggas punching, food spot niggas munching. Took a big trip, made a big flip, came back packaged like it's luggage. Broke it all down to onions, gas station niggas pumping. Yeah, it's hustle on until the reaper take me. Get my hustle on until them people take me. Niggas claim they savage till them people take them. Face a little time and turn to Aretha Franklin. Woo. These niggas tripping, they need knee replacements. Boy, I spit that dope to have your people taste it. All my niggas heartless, they don't feel nothing. I spit this shit for all my niggas still hustling. I skipped the waiting and went straight to chasing. Look at they faces, I can see they hate it. I turned 3 grams into 4 in the baby. Then turned that baby to a new Mercedes. I won't be happy till my niggas caking. Same old crew,
No new replacement. I won't be happy till my niggas rafin'. Same old crew, no new replacement.
Man.
That shit got some energy, boy.
Man, hold on, man. I was gonna say like that shit slaps hard. Like every single thing that we've played is slap, man. It just slaps, and everything that I've listened to it, man, it sounds so good, man, because it's got that low end, it's got that trunk rattle shit, but it's not like the way it's mixed, but the way it is, it's tight, right? Yeah. It's clean and tight, and it's just. It's got that right tone to it. It's tuned properly. Like it's tuned fucking properly. I love it. See, because that's as a DJ, as you know, like what are you normally listening to before you do you listen to the beat first? Are you processing the beat first and then the lyrics, or do you? Yeah, I mean, so the first thing I'm listening, like can I mix what am I mixed? Like, what is this going with? And I'm like, oh shit, like, and then you get to the chorus, and then you're like, and then this has got a chorus I can bring in, and then bring it, like, so it's like you have all of the tools built into the song. And as a DJ, I always know when a DJ produces a song because they've got that extra sauce that knows the structure and also knows like we got to get energy right off the bat and it's got to go. And so that one, like, no new replay. I'm gonna be bumping this one for a minute, man. Shout out to you for this one, for real, man. Hold on.
And I record and mix all this shit.
Sounds great, man. Sounds great, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was tight. You said what was the name? Double M?
Man.
Double Man. Okay.
Yeah, man.
You can play another song.
Yeah, what you got?
Buddy.
Let's do this DJ Drizzle Mode, MODE, featuring Young Butter.
Yep. I want you to tell me about this one because this one came up in my research and everything like that. And
yeah,
I was listening. Tell me the story on this.
This was a record that we kind of reunited on after the fallout of the Money Dance situation. We was all just feeling ourselves at the time and let some other shit get involved, and I was like, let's just do another record and let it just, let's cut all the bullshit, all the rumors that we ain't fucking with each other, we don't like us no more. And I had this whole concept of mode, like I was just in a new mode mentally with myself. Like my whole life was in a different mode. I understood different shit. I had seen different shit. I had, just basically had 3 records that was just smashes, like that touched the radio nationwide. Like I was just in a specific mode. And I kind of told him the story. I had the hook in my head. He put the pen to it. We made it work.
Dope. Well, here y'all go. It's Mode, y'all. Let's check this one out.
I might shoot a movie with fat. Yeah. Hey, cubes on my necklace can cool off a drink. Hey, uppercut backwards, that straight to the face. Started with crumbs, fresh out the slums. Pull up in the form with low gas in the tank. You can smell sour when you walking my way. I'm taking selfies inside of the bank. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow. Then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, Lil' bit got mad and asked me to buy her a Birkin. I told her I can't. Told her to give me a business proposal. Let's go to the bank. All of my ops going broke trying to flex for the gram and they know that they can't. Picasso, life is a portrait to paint. Post house me candle, I'm into the cake. I'm in the foreign, low gas in the tank. Just like a cookout, it got paper plates. Cubes in my earlobes can cool off a drink. Low coming in on the rush on that bows on the way. What's the ticket on that? It's a rape. his. If you add it, I take it and change. I bag a ratchet and take her to Spain. Cut off your wrist if your rollie is fake. Hey, phone slapping hard as a drunken stepfather. I leave from the trap, take the count to the bank. I'm rocking Louis with Nene and Gigi with DD, Givenchy and CC and James. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow, then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, oh, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, oh, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. The picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So wait, pose, hold, still, angle, freeze, snap, flick, splash, float on the drip. Bell on my neck, it's a bird on my wrist. Water on me, park a boat or a ship. Driveway exotics to call her a lift. I be in sex, dropping back in deposits. Do that nonchalantly, not posting the shit. Taking out trash on the Sunday, just lounging around what I wear like I'm posting a pic. Pull up the Wendy's with F on the wheels. Flick up with fans with the F and the M. Call up my jeweler like, get me some gems. Flex like I sweat and work out at the gym. Hey, take a bad bitch on a dinner date. Take her out to the same dinner place. I'm eating too well to watch someone else dinner plate. Excuse me, sir, I'm in portrait mode. Care about the flash, you went away. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow, then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, oh, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, oh, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. The picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So.
Man, another one. I was muted. My bad. That's another one, man.
Shout out to Young Butter. I think he had a joint. He wasn't on the show. I think Frank Talley was on, but yeah, he was came up in that battle scene.
Yeah.
So then somebody was talking, said he sounded kind of got some negos. I said, "No, this dude lyrical. He was he flips them bars."
Yeah, that's his dumbed down version of music.
Right. He goes. I remember them battle. What was it at Celebrities? I want to say
Celebrities, the badass battles.
Yep.
But
Yep.
what's funny was how I even got introduced with him was when I was doing the Mr. Miyagi shit. And when I knew the situation wasn't gonna happen, I was like, bro, when you get back home and they figure out that you're not on the road no more and this shit's over, somebody's gonna come for you because they was battle rappers too.
Right.
That's how I met Young Butter. He brought my name up in one of his shits. Then Silver Carrots brought him down. I was living in Atlanta. She brought him down there, introduced me, and they played me. They gave me the hard drive. It was like 300 songs on this motherfucker.
Damn.
I was like, I only like 2 of them. I like 2 of them. Because he was just rapping. Like he wasn't.
Yeah, didn't have no structure or nothing.
Yeah. It's like he's a hell of a rapper, but these ain't songs.
Yeah, that's sometimes you get that with battle rappers. Like, can you formulate a composition or a song opposed to just killing everybody in front of you lyrically?
Yeah. But yeah. I had some good situations with him.
Yeah, you can see that because he's, the wordplay he has, and then it's getting that, you helping him get that song structure going.
Yeah, like him, I get industry guys who ask me about him at least once a month. Like, what they're doing, because they loved him. He just couldn't get over the hump. And I wouldn't say it wasn't him, it was more of the structure of the music industry. You can't do it by yourself. You need a team. They want you to structure and your label. Like, they don't want to do the work. So if you don't have all that business side of it set together,
Yeah, that's like they used to. I mean, I think that was in the chat about labels and lazy. I mean, they started with calling me like, "Fresh, who's this on your record pool chart?" Da, da, da. And art departments. Then this would go looking at YouTube. Who's hot? Let's offer them a deal. You weren't going out discovering talent. You was waiting for talent to pop up, and then like, here's the deal. Make their job easier. So
yeah,
now they want you to do, your label to do all that lead work, and they say, "Oh, we'll slap you a distribution deal." That's how they want to do it now.
Yeah,
and it's probably cost effective. It's got its pros and cons.
And that's I'm glad you brought that up because I did a distribution deal with Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Drippy Trippy record. The guy was dealing with at Interscope. He was able to make it go faster than usual. I had happened to. So what made me, let me say this, what made me know about Empire was when we was doing the money dance. The guy who was helping me was like, I can get you a Young Dolph and a Troy Ave feature on this for free. I was like, oh man, fuck that. Our song bigger than theirs. Like, I'm not doing that. Some stupid shit, like killing myself. Like, I'm like, we want Rick Ross on this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I've realized that Troy F and Young Dolph was signed to Empire. They wasn't saying they was, but they was doing distribution through Empire. So I hit my dude at Interscope. Like, let's get a distribution deal through Empire and do this Drippy Trippy record. I give you 15% of the record. So that's how I got the Empire deal and flew out to LA and did the paperwork, all that type shit. It didn't feel like a deal, but technically it's a deal.
Yeah.
But I got to see how they run they label side. Like on the label, like having a deal through the label and showing them your work was totally different than just doing independently. Like they want to see it on the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They want links of the crowd participation and shit like that. It was different for me. It was a learning experience. I mean, like giving up the extra percentage, but
what is it that they? So if anybody that's watching this, what is it that they want from you? So someone can have that stuff prepared.
You gotta have a spreadsheet of all your spins, all your streams, all your views. You gotta change this shit weekly.
Right.
Then, like they want to see the growth of the record.
Breakdowns.
Yeah.
There you go.
Markets, demographics.
Yeah, they want to see all that shit.
Hey, how many 12-year-olds listen to your shit?
Yeah.
Like, put that shit on there.
The graphic of the radio station is playing it. Like, what makes them play this song 17 more times a day than the other songs?
Gotcha.
I was like, this shit sucks.
It's like watching a lot of work. It's like watching one of them Sports Center ESPN shows where they just talk stats. And they were like, well, he dribbled the ball 15% more times than that's they want to see that the new stats.
Magic Mac said the problem with Empire is all the artists die.
I've seen that.
That's hilarious, though. That is fucked up.
That's fucked up. See, you about to get censored, Magic Mike. You about to get canceled.
We're uncensored, man. We're uncut. We're raw, But
I know we are, but it might leak out somewhere.
Can we?
What you say about Empire Records?
Yeah, what do you want to play, DJ Drizzle?
DJ Drizzle, Drippy Trippy.
Drippy Trippy.
Drippy Trippy. I was waiting for it, man.
Oh, you already
tell us about it, man.
So after the money dance and Butter leaving, Spig was the first artist I was pushing down there, and then he got into some trouble, and it was time to keep. We had the momentum going, so I had to go to Butter. And Butter got in his situation. I had to go back to Spig. So this was the record I did with my guy Biz, Interscope, rest in peace. I was like, I'll give you 15%, help me. at this time. At this point, you know, I was desperate. I was like, I want to get a deal. Like, I'm not gonna pass up the next time I get a situation, but
Right.
yeah, this was the record that was on 50 something stations the next week, and he really liked Spig. Like, so that's how we came up with this record. But I stole the concept from Chris Brown, truthfully. I heard it in the song. I was like, what's drippy trippy? Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that piece in there.
yeah. So
Gotcha. Well, here we go, y'all. Drippy trippy.
Drippy drip. Hey, hey. Drippy drip.
hello.
Yeah. Now I got a bag on.
Hello.
Yeah. I walk with a bag on. Bolo, bolo.
It's YL on them 808s.
Drippy drip. I'm drippy pimp. I'm drippy drip. Kicking pimp. I'm drippy drip. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. I'm spilling sauce, yeah, I'm drippy drip. Cooler like salt got me drippy drip. I had them together, I'm drippy drippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy drip. Drippy drip, drippy drip. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy drip. Spilling this sauce, yeah, I'm drippy drip. Cooler like salt got me drippy drip. I had them together, I'm drippy drippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy drip. Drippy drip, drippy drip. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy drippy. Drippy tripping, now my vision blurred. Head spinning dizzy, out them zips superb. Booted up and I ain't stepping month. Stuffing OG gas in my blunt. Kicking 50, yeah, I'm drippy trippy. Sauce dripping, shorty wanna sit. Laid back, tight boss nigga. Cuban links out in the cross nigga. I should pass with the rock stars. Driving fast like a cop car. Red diamonds with the red bottles. Then he like cause I got mad problems. Say she wanna get drippy trippy. Then took her top off like she skinny dippy. Shorty had a pierce kitty kitty. I dabbed all in the bitch pretty pretty. Moon rocket made it earthquake. All this cake like it's my birthday. I hit your girl on a Thursday and gave her back on a Thursday. Cause I ain't want her in the first place. Better keep it bird in the bird cage. I'm bleeding like I need a first aid. I've been drippy drippy since the 3rd grade. I'm spilling sauce, yeah, I'm drippy drip. Cooler like salt got me trippy trip. I had them together, I'm drippy trippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy trip. Drippy trip, drippy trip. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy trippy. Spilling this sauce, yeah, I'm drippy drip. Cooler like salt got me trippy trip. I had them together, I'm drippy trippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy trip. Drippy trip, drippy trip. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy trippy. Hit them all for some ball, man. Drippy trippy, I might buy it out. Swipe, swipe, yeah, I know it's right. My credit cards won't decline it all. I run it up and ain't no running out. Slam life, I got a running nose. Foreign thotty with a camel toe. When she ball it, I call her Amber Rose. Thinking, gigging, I ain't never sleeping. Loyalty, cause I ain't never cheat. Drippin', trippin', yeah, I'm setting trends. And I'm higher than I ever been. Chains looking like a set of twins. Watch looking like a hockey puck. Black diamonds, they don't shine enough. You wanna copy, he don't got enough. Jimmy Choo on his wifey feet. She leaving you to come right to me. And get trippy like she like to be. It's wrong to you, but if it right to me. Drippy, trippy, that's the way to be. I'm smacking plays, that's from A to Z. Yeah, drippy, trippy, that's the way to be. Got more dope than the bakery. I'm spilling sauce, yeah, I'm drippy, drip. Cooler like salt got me drippy, drip. I had them together, I'm drippy, trippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy, drip. Drippy, trip, drippy, trip. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy, drip. Spilling this sauce, yeah, I'm drippy, drip. Cooler like salt got me trippy, trippy. I had them together, I'm drippy, trippy. In designer forever, I'm drippy, trippy. Drippy, trippy, drippy, trippy. Rolling the blunts of that sticky ink. And I need it all, ain't no 50-50. Turn myself to a boss, yeah, I'm drippy, trippy.
Man.
I still be getting chills listening to that shit. And I try not to listen to it, but I get hyped.
Whose Camaro was that?
It's funny because it was just sitting back there.
Oh,
No kid. Because look,
no
I have a
problem.
family member that had one that used to look like that identical one. It was identical.
Yeah, like we was in the back of Bogart's.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, damn, I could actually can recognize that.
As when I was like, that's what it looked like, but I didn't know if it was or not.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
back of Bogart's. They had the little band in there, and it was sitting there in the tour thing. I was like, we're shooting a video right here.
Right now, here it is.
Yeah,
Nah, it's dope, man. That's every single track. Salute to you, man. Salute to you,
appreciate
man.
it.
What else you got?
Uh, let's do the Still Turning Up. So this was a song. If I would have did the deal, would have been the second single. And this song with, I swear, no promo, did crazy numbers. Like with no promo, just off of the hype of Money Dance, because this was the next song I had dropped. And
Gotcha.
I remember my guy from G Unit was like, "Man, that fucking song is crazy."
Who was it that you were connected with in G Unit you were talking about?
Uh, let me remember his name, because he was at E1 too.
Okay, you want formerly known as Scotch.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to say his name is Eric, but it ain't. And he's still doing his thing too.
Who are you with now?
Los.
Gotcha.
Los. Like he was at E1, but he was still doing his thing with G Unit. He was like, I still got the picture. We was in E1, and my guy was pulling up all our stats, and I was like, "Fuck, how did you see all that shit?" It was this small little old computer in the small room, and he was just pulling up everything off this little ass computer, and I was like, "Wow!" Like I didn't even know our song was the biggest market was DC.
Wow.
It's like pulling it from. I mean, it's easy to get them now, but it's the size of the small computer. That's kind of shocking. But was they pulling like media base or something?
No, it wasn't even media based. It was like some, I don't even know what the fuck to call it.
Some secret program.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, if you look at your stream and now have breakdown and tell you what cities you get played in, it was basically like that. But I had never seen it before back then, you know. And he was pulling all that shit like, damn, what you know about DC? I was like, I've never even been there.
Go. Get it. You gotta go.
We got Beat Shocks. We got a former one of our past B-Boys Underground episodes, just a recent episode, Beat Shocks official in the house. We got Romini in the house. Salute to you, family.
Back in, shout out.
He's producing Delinquent Habits new album. So yeah, he's got a lot of production. And listen, I've heard. He's a dope DJ, or it's dope producer. So salute to him.
That was Delinquent. I think that was probably one of them records in the pile of we went through back in the day. We had not only we had the record, but we had the radio stuff too, which was a little separate. You know that stack usually was better. That probably made the 4 out of 10. Record pool shit was like 1.05 out of 20.
Yeah.
But shit, let's get into this joint.
So yeah, still turning up, y'all. Here we go.
smoke gas. Niggas still broke. I still got bands. Still got drink. Still pouring up. These niggas turning down. I'm still turning up. OG in my blood. I'm still turning up. Two hoes trying to fuck. I'm still turning up. 24 hours up. I'm still turning up. Plug send me what I want. Yeah. I'm still turning up. Let go. Flipping all the extras. Compressor just a stretch. Still dodging strange faces. With the badge on the necklace. Talking on the cellar. Smoking power pressure. Bad bitch in the past. Chillin', taking selfies. Riding with the weapon. V12, let the seat sway dash. Outside red, VA splash. Law think I'm sardine. One put me in a can. Got the Molly purses in. Got the rifle with the stand. Got the wood grain hand. With the latch and got the lens. I want an Aston in the band. I want a threesome with some twins. Robin with the stone. Bird along. Lord forgive me for my sins. Bug ask me what I want. Let go. Still getting money. Still smoke gas. Niggas still broke. I still got bands. Still got drink. Still pouring up. These niggas turning down. I'm still turning up. OG in my blood. I'm still turning up.
Turn up.
Two hoes trying to fuck. I'm still turning up. 24 hours up.
Bolo.
I'm still turning up. Plug send me what I want. I'm still turning up.
I got 2 words, I'm 2 turning, still turning up cut. Got a model chick that don't even smoke, but she still rolling for me. Still counting this money. Money counters usually counting for me. And these niggas hating this aggravating, yeah, they still hating on me. But I'm still doing me. Routine A to B. The shorty name on the roster. And she'll still do the team. 100 bands just a profit. It's still feeling like a dream. The trap house still be jumping. Indoor trampoline. Still in the kitchen, remixing them chickens. Yeah, it's a go if you want it, come get it. No, it's not different, still for the same ticket. Turned up with us, she turned down with you niggas. Still turned up, rolling that loud. You niggas turned down, still rolling that mouth. Still take a flight, got my head in the cloud. Ball on my logo, we still running town.
Still getting money. Still smoke gas. Niggas still broke. I still got bands. Still got drink. Still pouring up. These niggas turning down. I'm still turning up. OG in my blood. I'm still turning up. Two hoes trying to fuck. I'm still turning up. 24 hours up. I'm still turning up. Plug send me what I want. I'm still turning up. Free guru. For an L, they sent them up. Get money ballin' crazy. Till they let them out the cup. Pop a dope for breakfast. Benny Hunter brunch. It's a Waffle House night. Somebody bitch getting fucked. Duffel bag full of notes. Whole room full of smoke. Presidential Rolex. Nobody got a vote. Tryna get Big Jim a ghost. Need a socket with a boat. I want a bad bitch to smoke. They hit the gas and don't choke. Yeah, I got a lot of hoes. I ain't gonna even hold you up. These niggas turning down, but I'm still turning up. I need some condoms and some swish. Get some cups and get some liquor. And every time I step out, it be a night you'll remember. Yeah. Yeah.
Bang.
Dab on
Make you want to dance.
Oh yeah.
A chick was
Still
trying to
turning
get it, like that, Sometimes
Yeah.
you just see them sitting there. She was trying to put her little
Yeah.
flair on there. Yeah, nice track.
That is that was again, man. You blessing us with some great tracks, great music. This is great conversation. Let everybody know where they can follow you. For everybody that's watching this on the replay and also watching this on YouTube, and for you folks that are watching it on twitch.tv and lfg.tv, go to B-Boys Underground on youtube.com and check that out. But the link tree, and all of the links are in the YouTube description. And but where and what is next, and where can they, catch you at? Because I know you DJ daily, correct?
Not daily, but I do a lot of. I've went into my radio mode, so
Yeah, tell us about that.
uh, I do a Thursday throwback mix. I do a Friday night mix. Do a Saturday throwback, then a Saturday night mix where I can just do what I want to
Do
do.
whatever. What's your throwback mix consist of? What we
Uh,
throwing back to?
Man, the shit that I was in Atlanta, like the Young Dro, the Travis Porter, the Swag Surfing.
Swag surfing. I remember
You
that.
know, I even go into some New York stuff sometimes.
Mhm.
The Diplomats, Dipset, all
Yeah,
that type of
yeah.
uh and I do my R&B sets, and I swear every time I do my R&B, he called me like, man, that was fire. I'm just gonna leave that in for some midday mixes, like, because it was the Dream, that good music, Sammy, and all that type shit.
Damn, you're bringing up some good things we might forget about.
Yeah,
That's why it's a throwback.
yeah. And then I even play some songs. I'd be like, damn, I forgot about this. Like,
That's dope. Hell yeah. Well, yo, great episode. Very, 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 very appreciative of your time and you coming through and blessing us with this dope show. So, most definitely hats off to you and salute to you, fam, because appreciate always the great energy and having the ability to talk with folks, man. So, salute,
yeah,
man.
it was a
Anybody,
good
enjoy,
chat, man.
do you enjoy yourself talking about music, man?
Yeah, because I don't really get to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we got our core chat, but I don't really get to talk about stuff I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you're welcome back
Didn't you get presented an
anytime.
award or something? I just saw a video or something. You was getting presented something.
it's basically a award for my contribution to the music industry.
Okay.
Salute
So
to
that
you.
was
dope. That's
Congrats
dope.
on that.
Yeah,
Roses.
yeah, I was kind of excited about it. Like, damn, I don't get no praise here, but
That's a Cincinnati thing for sure.
yeah, but
Fuck you, nigga. You back again?
yeah,
That's
but
what you get. That you get that
yeah,
in Cincinnati. That's what you get.
yeah, but to get the national look about that, like, I had a lot of people reach out to me like, you deserve it, da, 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 and I'll be like, well, why you ain't give me no deal?
Right.
Man.
But like I said, it's the structure, the politics. I get it. Like, your business just got to be together. I mean, they care more about that than the music.
Yeah. What's the saying? I think you used to post it, which has been said before. Was it 90% the business, 10% of the talent, some mixture of that?
Yeah.
Throw in some drive and the wheel. But yeah, that business part is learning that, especially where it is. I think because if you don't know it, even with a lot of talent, you hear all the horror stories, people getting screwed over, sucker deals, and all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it now that I've seen it. It's more like you just excited to be getting a deal, and you really ain't looking at the fine print.
They bank on that.
When I did my deal, like, I didn't hire no entertainment lawyer at first. I was reading the thing myself, and I was like, oh, what's this? Like, this is not supposed to be in there. And they was like, well, you're not supposed to even be looking at that anyway. I'm like, my lawyer looked at it. What are you talking about?
Right. Well, they lawyer like, oh, this is standard. This is just ignore that until you wonder where a chunk of your money going. Oh, that was standard.
Yeah. So then they finally got to a point like, well, we can't talk to you unless it's a lawyer CC'd on the deal type shit. Like,
right, as it should be.
So I was like, I'm gonna just CC you, homie. Just act like you. You know? And he was on there like, yeah,
So Esquire.
yeah. He's like, I don't think you should sign this shit, which it was a shitty deal, but
Right.
you know, it's a learning curve.
Yes, sir.
It's just hard to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, salute, man. Much love to you. We appreciate you for stopping through, man. Fresh, you got any shout outs before we roll up out?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, mainly Midget Mike blowing us up.
Shout out to Midget Mike for
great
always
dialogue,
supporting
great
everybody.
questions. Black North, Beat Shacks,
Yes.
GMC, everybody, just tuning in. Everybody that's gonna check it out on the replay. We love y'all. So shout out to the B boys, the B girls. Shout out to you, Boogie. Shout out to MaddWayz. Shout out to myself, the Cheat Ass Fresh. Shout out to DJ Drizzle. And this is actually part of some of the DJ series, because that's how hip hop started, with the DJ playing the music in the park and all of that. So progressing to the MCs, the producers, the graffiti breaking and all that to make the culture. So I'm gonna be doing this DJ and Third Finger Record Pull series. I wanted to get everybody together. Still might make that happen, but I said, fuck it, let's just go one-on-one. So this how the jump off is, and appreciate Drizzle being one of the first to participate in that, with great stories, great music, great friend, and got great smoke.
Absolutely. So y'all keep it positive, keep it pushing, keep persevering. You might know us podcast. We'll be back this Friday with the one and only Becca Boo. And DJ Ballistic is now officially part of the Monday night crew. So tune in always. And I'll be having a mix tomorrow. And again, we are taking B-Boys Underground to every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, y'all. So if you know an artist, you know somebody that needs to get on, please get us connected. Fresh, myself, MaddWayz. And we will get this booked and put on. We appreciate your support. Thank you. And with that, what is Rallo?
Rallo.